or something? Two cards. Ugh, he must have been saving one.
What is up, THL? Welcome back to yet another exciting night of Friday Night Fights. We have two great matches for you tonight, including the crowning of our March Madness / April Absurdity / Mayhem champion. But before we get to that, I'm going to introduce the fine people that are going to be bringing these matches to you with me. First up, we have a very special guest commentator tonight. It's Koroden. How you doing, man?
Good. Thanks for having me on. Yeah, rookie stream here and rookie to the THL, so I'm excited to be around.
Hey, we're glad to have you. And as always, I have one of my usual partners, SilverTFoxDemon. How's it going, man?
Pretty good. I'm really excited for the matches tonight.
Same here. And of course, it wouldn't be Friday Night Fights without the Hall of Famer Saku. How is it going?
It's going pretty dang good. Pretty dang good if my voice didn't crack all the time. It's all good, though.
All right, so yeah, I think we have a champion to crown, guys.
Finally.
Yeah.
Finally.
You know, like I was saying before the stream, we only had to change the name of the event 2 times, but you know, we got there.
It's worth it. You know, it was supposed to be just a small little break in between seasons, and turned out to be 2 seasons long. So it's good. It worked out.
Yeah, and you know, we were only 2 days from having to change the name yet again, but you know, squeezed it in.
We'll blame Donde.
You know?
Of course, it's always Donde's fault.
That's true.
That's the default there, Koroden. Just in case.
Donde, right? Let me write that down in my notes. Right.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. If you lose a match, just blame it on him, especially if you're on the stream.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's why
he can't defend himself until Saturday night, right? So it's
Yeah.
Perfect.
Man, Saku, I thought you'd have at least a little more love for your stepson.
That's true too. Those of you that missed that, that was in our what was it? Our reveals, team reveals.
Yeah.
That's what.
It was the Legacy Hero team reveal stream. Oh my god! All right, but yeah. So, anyways, for the championship match, we have Aviously versus HeatShock. Does somebody want to run down their classes?
I can do that.
All right.
So for HeatShock, we'll go with HeatShock first. He has brought a Highlander Mage, a Galakron with the stealth package, so stealth Galakron Rogue, a Highlander Hunter, and Tempo Demon Hunter? Yeah, Tempo Demon Hunter. And then for Obviously, we have, which we saw these decks last week, a secret Galakron Rogue, a Tempo Demon Hunter, a Highlander Hunter, and a Highlander Mage. I mean, these lists have went through quite a few nerfs, as we said last week, so
Yeah.
They're always just going to be interesting to see how badly that affects their performance. Personally, looking over lists, other than the bizarre cards that are within inside of the Hunter lists, I personally think that HeatShock's lists look a little bit more refined for the current meta, aside from the Priestess of Fury, which are sitting inside the Tempo Demon Hunter. But other than that, that's just by looking at list. I think I'd vote more HeatShock myself. What do you guys think?
It's kind of interesting because like besides like, you know, maybe some different packages inside some decks, this is pretty close to a true mirror.
Mm-hmm.
four of the same classes. Each have four of the same archetypes. Again, like I said, there might be a different package or a different tech, but mostly these are the same decks. So that kind of comes down to who's the better pilot in the end, and of course who draws better.
I think it heavily relies on ban as well. What do you think,
Yeah.
Gordon?
Yeah, no, I'm leaning towards Aviously, honestly. Looking over his list, you see the Demon Hunter mirrors. He's got instead of bringing that early game in the battle mages, he's bringing the Raging Fell Screamer to actually discount that priestess. So a lot quicker of a tempo to get that out there. More of a standard hunter list for me. But HeatShock's list is, like I said, it's spicy. He's got a tasty fly fish. He's got a porcupine to get hit by that scavenger. So definitely mirrors. I think personally it's going to come down to, like you said, bans and honestly these rogues. I think we're going to have to see, does Galakron Rogue do better than Secret Galakron Rogue or Stealth Galakron? But yeah, I definitely think Aviously's list, I like them a little more myself.
So we had discussed bans. What do you guys think they do end up banning?
I mean, go ahead.
Just gonna say the bands are already in. Yeah.
I
Oh,
just
sweet.
refreshed the page and it's already. I was gonna say Demon Hunter, but
Really?
but as surprise, with meta
Yeah.
changes, there go the hunters.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like that was going to be my prediction.
Yeah,
Highlander Hunter is just the best deck in the game right now. It beats almost everything, and even the things it doesn't beat, it still is over 40%. I think that's the kind of default safe strategy.
yeah, list haven't changed very much for them, and so whenever it comes down to it, I was gonna say Highlander Hunter as well. So it is cool to see that prediction come true, even though I didn't get to say it aloud.
Yeah.
Almost got there. The excitement came in as soon as I refreshed.
Yeah, as soon as the question was asked, I hit refresh by mistake, and I said, "Oh, well, there it is."
Yeah, but yeah, should be a good, exciting matchup. So I think they're probably almost ready to get into it.
Yeah, I just told them it'd be a minute or so, but if we have nothing else to add, then I will let them know to put up their dukes and start.
Still waiting for Aviously. Ah, there we go. Never mind.
There we go.
There we go.
So
Got it.
So
you want to go over the format? What kind of is it? Conquest? Is it Hero?
Sure. Yeah, it's Conquest. So basically, what that means is whenever you win with a deck, you don't have to play it anymore, and first person to run out of decks wins. Also, who's going to be on the bottom and who's going to be on the top?
I
Okay.
was just going to mention. So HeatShock is going to be our first to spectate. So that
All
will
right.
put obviously on top.
Sweet.
So I'm just going to let them guys
You
know.
heard it first. Saku has obviously coming out on top.
Obviously.
Obviously.
That'll
Obviously
never
is
go over,
obviously.
Yeah.
Now, for this stream, I want to see puzzle blocks from both players. So,
Oh, absolutely.
Big puzzle box games.
yep, I
just
want
gonna
to
say-
see at least 2 casts this game, maybe
Yeah.
3 off the Pilgrim.
Man,
So,
it
happen. It'd be great.
man, your expectations are low if you only want 2. I want at least 12.
I want every single card played on every single turn to be a puzzle box.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, see, now you're thinking.
Physically impossible. Just glitch the game, boys.
All right, so how much would I have to petition Blizzard to put a puzzle box at each mana cost, but it casts the number of spells equal to the mana cost? So you have a 1 mana puzzle box that casts 1 spell, 2 mana that casts 2 spells, etc.
I think you just made
gonna
a tavern brawl, personally. I think that's what you just did.
AKA a skillful coin flip.
Skillful.
All right, but yeah, anyways, looks like we're into our first match, and we do have the Demon Hunter mirror.
Where am I? Okay.
Getting in here.
So it looks like obviously he's going to be able to make the most out of the post-nerf Sigil Runner, as it's always good to see it on the left side of your hand.
Yeah. For a card that's been nerfed, and one of the recently nerfed cards, this is a better position than he was in the last time he played this deck.
Skelligle down though for HeatShock sitting on the left. That's it's a lot of. It's nice to see that as well. Don't have to draw too many cards to play from the left-hand side. So.
Oh, double Overseer for Obviously though. He's going to be able to get on the board and stay there for a while.
We are going to see this Battle Fiend dropped from HeatShock, and he is going to end up trading into the 1/1, buffing his minion as well.
Yeah, I mean, pretty default play there.
I mean, having the 2 twin slices in hand really enables that play to be a little bit more safe.
I gotta restart the client, so our viewers are gonna
All
have
right.
to listen to me for a second.
Okay. Yeah, we ended up seeing Avi play the Umberwing on 2 and just hold the swing. He does have the Satyr Overseer in hand, so he's going to be able to go off with that. Meanwhile, HeatShock's going to get... Sorry, reason?
I was just going to say that HeatShock has a really top-heavy hand with the Glavebound being drawn here, kind of blocking him from being able to play that Outcast Spectral Sight and Outcast that's in his hand.
Yeah. He's probably just going to hit the button here, I would assume.
Yeah, it's quite awkward. He's pretty sandwiched in on both Outcast side too. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not going to see that Spectral Sight probably come down till at least turn 7.
Nope, we're going to see it.
Oh,
we're going to see it
right now.
All right, he's just going to rip it.
Yeah, he just wants that one draw, which is
Yeah.
I think is fine because you don't see any use of that card otherwise. So just getting it out as quickly as possible is good for him.
Yeah, plus not to mention that he just needed something else very badly.
Yeah.
And yep, just Overseer from Avi. He's going to clear the 3/2 and get a nice board of the bed.
Pretty strong board himself.
Yeah. He has a 4/2 and a 2/2 on board for the viewers at home.
We will see most likely see this other Satyr unless Avi decides to not Avi, HeatShock decides to hold it off the top. He has the twin slice in hand, so he can just play the Overseer and still swing.
You could clear off, yeah. You could clear off Obviously's Overseer.
Yeah, I mean, unfortunately.
A Battle Mage.
Oh, I wonder if he's got a twin slice. Oh, just got twin slice hero power to kill Obviously Satyr.
I mean, it puts the board at a pretty even state, so maybe you do want to save that Satyr for a time that you don't have to have it just immediately traded off. But we will see Satyr Overseer come down from Avi's hand, and an easy clear on that 2/2, allowing him to push 2-face.
Yeah, and HeatShock's in trouble. I don't think there's... Oh, nice draw.
That is a big draw. That is a I-beams off the top for the viewers at home.
Yeah, I'll know it. Are you back in yet, Saku?
Oh yeah, we're good. Sorry.
Ah,
Okay,
perfect.
all right,
Okay,
sweet.
I will not give the color commentary.
I was gonna let you guys roll there. Say, oh look, there's another card. I-beam. It is glowing right now.
It is glowing on the far right side of your screen, costing 1 mana.
Yeah.
Now just imagine you like wait till game 4. Oh yeah, I've been in for a while, guy.
Been in this whole time.
All right, but
So
yeah,
what's the best play here, guys, for HeatShock? I think it might just be you play the I-beam the Satyr Overseer, maybe second slice. I don't really know.
I think you want to hold on to your second slice for your Glavebound.
I agree.
Oh yeah.
You don't really want to use that, and then
Well, he could just Glavebound this turn. I mean,
absolutely, yeah, he could coin second slice at this turn, but
he needs to move whatever he's doing here.
yeah,
we are going.
yeah,
to
looks
like
like he's
yeah.
going for this coin Glavebound, like you said.
He is, yep. Well, it puts a 6/4 down on board, so that is most likely going to absorb like damage. Although we do see that the Warglaives are in hand, so he only has to.
Oh, big question. It looks like Avi is going to tank the 6.
Snap that.
It's too good.
Take 6, push more. Yeah.
Yep.
Avi down to 15, but with HeatShock without any really real board presence, and HeatShock down to 14 himself. This is looking good for Avi.
Rough situation for HeatShock.
Oh, nice draw.
Off the top.
Good draw, but he still has to absorb 4 more damage. And as we see in Avi's hand, he does have a way to punish this hard.
Yeah, he has 6 damage in hand with the Chaos Strike and the second slice.
See what Chaos Strike pulls him.
Chaos Strike is pulling.
He's
Kane.
one off lethal.
Yeah.
He's one off with the cane.
Sick. Now Skull is on the far left now.
Yeah, he has Skull in position. He also just does have a Priestess to drop next turn. And HeatShock can play his Skull here, but I don't know what it can find him realistically.
I mean, realistically, he's dead.
Yeah,
Yeah.
with
he
no
can't-
minions on board to I-beams, he would almost have to Satyr, and then he could
I-beam.
I-beams his own Satyr, but
Even then,
you're
King
still...
Yeah,
it's just
you're
dead.
still just dead. I feel like you have to go for some BS Miracle Skull here.
Yeah.
going
you
for
do.
Altruist with...
Even Altruist doesn't save you here.
No, it's just...
I think
Metamorphosis isn't doing it. Zero mana I-beam.
0 mana Satyr.
Oh, yeah, looks like he might have to Satyr
Oh,
kill.
but he's got to be
hit
careful
him.
now because he can't I-beams.
Yeah.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
If he plays that Satyr, I-beams actually cost 1 without cast.
You're 100% correct.
Yeah,
That is game 1 going to Obviously.
that is
Yeah.
game 1, obviously.
Yeah, like Avi just got off to such a strong start that game.
Yep. He had everything he needed when he needed it. Plus, he had both of the Satyr over series in hand. So it once the first one was removed, he just had another one to play in its place, which is always just the perfect play. It makes your opponent have to tank even more damage to remove the second one, and so you're just in a safe spot. Plus, you're getting value out of it still and putting more minions on board. So, what do you guys think we're gonna see into the next match?
I think HeatShock might run back to Demon Hunter.
I definitely agree.
Way off.
What is it?
You asked
Puzzle
for it.
box.
Maybe.
Let's
Oh,
go.
boy.
Come
Yeah,
on, double
Minimum.
puzzle box.
Minimum 12 puzzle boxes.
Minimum every single turn a puzzle box.
I mean, to be fair, I guess that is theoretically the minimum. I just don't know how many mirrors we're gonna see. I mean, I guess we can only really see one more.
That's true. We can only see the road man.
So what would make both these players decide to pick Mage? Like, I know Avi can't pick Demon Hunter, but would Demon Hunter be a better matchup for Mage right now? Or
Yeah, it would have.
Yes.
I think HeatShock miscued by not requeuing up the Demon Hunter,
Hello?
but I could be proved wrong.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe they had an agreement before the game. Like, yeah, let's just give them a mirror.
Let's just mirror every time. That's very possibly. They're gonna go best of Demon Hunter, best of Mage, and best of Rogue.
We are getting closer to a puzzle box here with the Wild Growth pickup from Avi, though. Will be rather interesting to see that that puzzle box come down sooner. And we do see a puzzle box in hand for HeatShock as well.
Ooh,
That
but that Tortolian will not puzzle box.
Okay,
That's why you got to
restart.
run 2 in the
Yeah,
Highlander.
they need to restart. That's what they need.
No, you just have to run 2 in a Highlander list.
Correct. Yes.
Oh,
Right.
Um,
you're thinking.
What to do?
question is here: do you run that Swampu's face, or do you get rid of the pressure on board? Looks like HeatShock's gonna go face with it. We are gonna see the Wild Growth come down here, so that was to be expected. Now it looks like Avi is considering trading.
It does trade him.
I don't know if that's necessarily the right play from Avi, because your opponent just pressured you for 3 on face. You could have done the same to your opponent and forced him to trade. But
Yeah, it's very true. And Avi does have the imprisoned observer here. He does have
lost. He has
the flame wards, the doomsayers. Yeah, he has quite a few ways to just kill that swamp ooze if even pushing.
Ooh, we got the escape mana
Yes.
sabers. So now, if it sticks on the board, we will see a turn 9 puzzle box.
Man, we can only hope.
Very high possibility for a turn 9.
Halfway
I mean-
there.
I mean, it might help him a little bit. Oh wait, no, never mind. He does have it.
Yeah, he has the puzzle box.
Yeah.
HeatShock has it. Avi does not. Avi needs to get on the game and get the puzzle box in hand, or get that pilgrim to pull that
Get
puzzle
that-
box.
Yeah,
Well,
get that
well,
Tortolian.
Well, yeah, I was gonna say it's a little bit of a disappointment that it is in his hand because that means Pilgrim can't pull it,
Yeah,
and we
for
can't see the
HeatShock.
double puzzle box.
So what do you think? The next couple turns here, we see a couple ping passes.
I think that's
a high possibility. We might see the Reno come down just as a stick drop. We are going to see the...
Okay.
Okay, so are we going to see the... What is he trying to... He's not trying to tempo anything out here.
I
He's
think
just
he
trying to
might he might Conjurers.
Yep, he is going to conjure the Escape Mana Saber into Chilling Yeti and a Summoning Portal.
Oh, that is a summoning portal. Does not work for spells, unfortunately, but
yeah,
that could be an early Dragon Caller.
that could be an early Pilgrim. There's a lot.
Now,
I'm assuming it's probably going to end up dead here. Yeah, with the Reno off the top.
Yeah.
Here, if and once Reno comes down, that's a full board clear.
That is a beautiful board clear.
Yep. Too bad that the effects of that summoning portal couldn't last a single more turn. Could have returned the.
The awkward part for HeatShock is there's actually 11 damage or 11 health on board, so his Reno is a bit clunky.
It's one off. I mean, either way, you're keeping up a 4-1, so
yes.
Yeah.
You still just play it.
It's
keeping up the Reno though.
Looks like it's just gonna go with the phrase.
Yep. I think we're gonna see the power of creation come down from Aviously in this turn.
Yes.
Also, kind of awkward that the really at this point,
Fury Harpy is what I'm looking at.
Or Lord of the Arena. Those look like the two options, and we are going the Lord of the Arena, so the 2/6/5 Tons.
Ash, Germancer.
We do see the rolling fireball with the Astromancer does clear up at least 2 of the minions, and the Reno can clear off the other one. So he could full clear with just rolling fireball and Astromancer Solarian.
He could always just drop his Empire of Creation too, but I don't know how great that is.
Yes, I was gonna say you could see the Rocketeer.
Yeah.
Rocketeer would be good, something like a Cartoot, so you could follow up with Blizzard next turn would be good.
Yeah, Cartoot would be good. Even,
Heavily considering playing that Solarian, though, so we might see the Solarian rolling Fireball play.
Now, could he Solarian Blizzard to set up a better clear for his rolling Fireball next turn on whatever gets dropped?
That is true. That might be...
Clears off the 4-1.
Runs out on me.
Could even set up a Flame Ward secret.
Lots of debate coming from HeatShock here.
He needs to move.
Yep.
Looks like it might be the Blizzard,
It is the Blizzard,
Yep.
Just a pass turn.
Oh, a Mana Saber on the side of Aviously himself.
We might just see a counter Blizzard here.
Indeed. Looks like.
With the Ray
Yeah. Hello, Ray. For the clear.
Is he? No, he's not. Okay. Off the top, Solarian Prime.
That
Come on,
is...
let's see that. Let's see those 5.
Slam it.
It looks
5
like he might
random
be
spells.
slamming it.
He
did
is
slam it.
sending it.
What's in the
There it
box?
goes. What's in the? Okay.
Onto power.
That's a minion.
That's not a bad minion. That's
Deep Freeze is really nice.
Amazing.
And Vaporize. Another
That is-
Incanter's Flow.
Wow.
oh man.
Reduced cost spells. And the Ray of Frost to ping off the other Lord of the Arena.
That was pretty solid. I mean, like,
Puzzle box. What's in the box?
like
What's
obviously,
in the box?
it's a little sad that HeatShock didn't full clear the board there. But
Yeah. Wasted coin?
it was a counter spell test.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay. Correct.
And we
Yeah.
are
I
going to
was
see the
there.
what's in the box.
Oh, well, we can see Aviously can attack.
Yeah, I was gonna say
Execution?
Oh, execution. Not the
Serpent Shrine hits himself.
Serpent Shrine hits face. That's upsetting.
But we get a 3/2.
That's getting rushed somehow.
Has charge. Oh,
Maybe we
slam.
just charge.
Overdrive.
That's
So
gonna
it
be
gets
card draw.
gonna get a draw. Yep.
In a ring.
In a rage on the minion. And
Charge.
charge on it as well. Oh,
Oh.
everybody has 1 health now. Ooh.
No. He should have played the Ancient Mysteries first
Time runs out on
because he wasted the 2-mana discount.
He did, yes, from the
Yeah.
preparation.
Yeah.
But he didn't have, obviously doesn't have any more secrets in his deck. He's played
That's
Ice
true.
Barrier and Flame
Yeah.
Ward.
And I mean, like, there might be merit to just getting the card out of your hand while it
Yes.
doesn't cost anything.
Pilgrim.
Very true.
Deep freeze, I guess. Yeah, we're gonna see the deep freeze come down here to freeze
Yep.
his face.
Just to get 2 3/6s.
Yep.
It's gonna be a battle of attrition here with minions.
Yeah. Avi's under a lot of pressure here.
Mm-hmm. But the Kartet coming down is going to take care of a little bit of that because it's not a. I mean, it is easy clear with Pilgrim, but at least you're removing that 5 damage coming towards you. And plus, you can't get rid
Follow
of
up
the
with the Doomsayer behind it.
He can't. On board, he can't get rid of the Doomsayer. I mean, we know that he has the Rolling Fireball in hand that just removes it anyways, but. Which actually, if he plays it right, he can trade with the Pilgrim first and then play Rolling Fireball on the Doomsayer to clear.
Yeah.
And send both your
Yep.
Which is what's coming down.
And yeah, I'm gonna play the Conj.
Oh, 2 8-drops.
Ooh,
Wow.
Over Trug and
Oh my.
Hulking
Overfiend is just
very good 8-drops.
I think Avi might need to drop the Pilgrim here and get like a Blizzard, maybe.
Yeah. He's already
he
played
does.
Blizzard.
He does it. He has used his Blizzard already. Yeah.
Can't do that.
No,
but
yeah,
he's
he
looking
has.
for Frost Nova. He's
Yeah,
looking
Frost
for
Nova.
Nova,
hands now.
which
Not
he
in the
did
box.
not find.
Rolling Fireball is actually very bad here because
Yeah.
with such
It
a
doesn't kill anything.
huge minion on hulking.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it's max gonna take 1 minion off the board, which just isn't anything here.
Another deep freeze.
5, 10, 16, 17 he can push. So like you obviously just push 16 and then play the puzzle box, right?
Oh yeah, yeah. Puzzle box all the way. It's every time you play puzzle box. It's always gonna find the Pyroblast.
He's
Absolutely.
tempting to hit the 5/5.
It could hit the 5/5, but then he can actually put that into the face afterwards.
Yeah, which is fine.
Unless he
I
gets
think he
murdered
might
by
be.
box, but that'll be
It
it.
looks like could be Power of Creation. Try and
Yeah.
find something, honestly.
That's what my initial take on it was just to play Power Creation and hope you got the
Because it's 6-drop. You do have the four attack. You got two minions with charge at
Yep.
Yeah, the rockets here and the commander.
Yeah.
Yes.
Or something to that effect. I don't.
I can't remember. Yeah, I can't remember exactly. But playing it safe. Playing it safe.
Observer. Are we gonna see an observer deep? I don't know why. Okay, we're gonna see the observer work.
Make the biggest board possible.
Yeah.
And the observer untouchable, so which is good to set up.
You're gonna need to find something off the breath.
Cone of Cold.
Kind of cold. It's not enough. Wait,
it's
no.
enough to
No,
remove-
yeah, it is.
Yeah, it's enough to
Yeah.
remove lethal off the
Sure.
board. Playing that Bone Wraith as well will put you into a safe spot for right now. Which we may get to see the box now because of this, just to try to find lethal.
I don't think there's any way you risk this game by playing
No.
both.
Yeah.
You're
The
so
box
far ahead.
Yep. The box is probably out, but a man can dream. Do we see the Power of Creation come down here? Because I mean, you're not getting full.
You don't
value.
get full value for it, so I think you hold it.
Yeah.
That's what.
Interesting he didn't want to play the Ice Barrier. I figured why not, right?
It's actually strange that he didn't want to set the Bone Wraith to. I mean, next turn clearly he can just kill it off, but to pop the
Yeah.
Reborn on it to kill it with a ping.
Too bad that Rusty Raider is only able to hit into the.
Only one attack.
Yeah. Would have been a good one to get rid of.
Well,
Oh yeah,
Shrug.
Yeah. That's just gonna be lethal from HeatShock.
Oh, that's right. The wherever clears. Correct.
Yeah.
Oh, and the Dragon Queen off the top.
You rush Dragon Queen.
Yeah, we're gonna have a
HeatShock
1-1
comes
game.
back and
We're now at
ties it up.
Alright, so I guess it's time for the Rogue Mirror now.
Rogue mirrors.
Yeah.
Come on, burst it out, Avi. HeatShock, 3 mirrors in a row.
Let's be honest, we're all gonna be a little disappointed if that's not it.
You asked for it.
Yeah, I figured we were gonna just see the mage replay on Avi's side.
Well, they've disappointed me.
Well, I
there's no
mean-
secret agreement.
I mean, HeatShock played right. It's just Avi didn't follow.
Yeah. Come on, Avi. Alright. Not exactly a great hand for either player.
Yeah. No real early game for HeatShock with those double praise Galacrons in
Yeah.
hand.
Yeah. And that really has to hurt the Rogue if they
Every
can't get
time.
on board.
Yeah, you can't-
Absolutely, yeah. This definitely plays into the mage's game plan of drawing it out, waiting for those Alex Strazes, waiting for those big Tertullian pilgrims to come down.
Yep.
So HeatShock deciding here, does he want to poke face?
I wonder.
Or is he going to redagger next turn? Or
I mean, at the current moment, it looks like you just drop the Greyheart because you're not going to get any value out of it anytime soon. So
Yeah.
maybe you just want to hold that weapon charge because just playing another weapon doesn't seem really that great for you.
no?
Yeah, so he's just going to hold on to the weapon charge with the idea of playing Greyheart Sage next turn. Yep, and that's what's going to be coming down here is a Greyheart Sage. I don't think we see anything else unless you decide you're just going to go face with the 1 damage and redagger, which seems you should have just went that last turn.
Yes, yeah.
So that arcane breath not able to give Avi any use right now because HeatShock is not playing a minion and there is no dragon inside of his hand. Now he did top deck Alex Strazes, so he does have a dragon within his hand.
And not only that, he does have a dragon caster with the coin for a big power of creation or a deep freeze.
There's that Greyheart Sage that I think probably should have came down a turn earlier.
Second Greyheart in the hand too is that's a heartbreaker.
Yep. Oh. We do see the escape Mana Saber come down, so I think we are going to see that early Dragon Caster be played with the Power of Creation, just because you don't even
Probably.
need to use your coin. You can just
Not at all. Yeah, exactly. You could
Mana Saber.
hold coin for an easy. Ugh,
Easy Deep Freeze, easy
Yep.
easy Alex Straza.
easy Alex. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's just so good because one of Rogue's weaknesses is just big boards.
Yep.
We see a lot of invokes coming into HeatShock's hand though. With the Kronks in hand, could pull a big Galacron coming into turn 7.
Yep.
He's got 1 already played with 2 more in hand. He finds the 4th one, and it's a full Galacron. So
We're going to see the Escape Mana Saber trade into the
Yep.
and the Dragon, and we are going to see the Deep Freeze over the Power Creation. I actually was thinking about saying something about that maybe Deep Freeze is better for you because you get to keep your Escape Mana Saber, or your opponent has to trade for it. The Galacron off the top, not looking so great for HeatShock, but you do have at least 2 invokes in hand, so you are going to get to pump it up to 2-card draw.
Yeah,
I
One.
wonder.
and like honestly, you might be at the point at this spot where you just have to kind of play it for
mhm.
2 draws.
Yeah.
You might not be able to be picky enough to get the extra 2 and the weapon.
Well, I mean, this turn he can go up to 3, and so he only needs to top deck 1 more Invoke.
Dude,
Yeah.
what I even see is he could actually shadow step his Greyheart with a stealth still down to draw, but yeah, no, just puts up a good defense.
Well, he can still Shadow Step Greyheart because that reduces the cost by 2.
Yes.
So he could still play the Greyheart like you said. But we're not
Sure.
going to see that. We're going to see the clearing of the
And
Dragon.
then,
Cat.
yeah. It's going to shadow step the Lackey to kill the 3-2. And yeah, I think this ends up being the smarter play. You need to win back the board.
Yes.
We are going to see the Skyvateer go.
So Zephyr's pick up in hand for Aviously.
Looks like we're going to just look what's on the Arcane Breath first. Very wise decision. It makes 2 very good trades for you.
We are going to see, Arcane Breath into Conjures? Do we go with Conjures here? Does he go with...
Yeah.
he
Pick the
does go with
Conjured. I have an argument for Frost Nova to just stall the board even more.
Yeah, but this pulls Diseased Vulture, which isn't...
You
gonna
can just
get
ping
too much.
yourself.
Yeah, you can,
You
actually.
could ping, yeah, he can ping himself to, generate even more board. Which
he's-
we see a
might be
coin.
doing it.
We
He's
see a
considering-
coin. There it
We
is.
are going to see the ping on himself to generate a random 3-drop.
I think that's definitely worth it.
Yeah.
Alright, maybe not.
Oh, that's not too bad. Demolisher, deal 2 damage to a random minion. That's not too terrible. Is this just a Galakron for 2?
That's I'm thinking of
Because you
Galakrond
have-
for 2 into a
Oh, looks like
Kronks
he's
next
getting
turn.
greedy. Yeah, like I mean, you could go for a moderately sized Edwin this turn,
That is true. You could go for a pretty decent sized Edwin,
but I think
you're
you
not
can get
really-
up to 10-10.
Yeah. 2 lackeys
Wait, no,
coming down.
Yeah, well, no, actually 12.
Ooh,
Right?
Shadow Step
Shadow
makes it
Step.
even bigger.
Oh my god. Alright.
I
Yeah, I
think
think
that's the play here now.
Unfortunately for HeatShock.
Praise. Let's see what lackey. Ooh, he gets the Titanic lackey, so that will it doesn't save the Cobalt lackey, but he can play it in Witchy lackey his Titanic. Which he is going to do. He's going to pull it back as well to save the Cobalt lucky. But is he going fast
I
enough?
think he's going to do it to trade into the
I don't know if he's going fast enough. He did get the Edwin out
He
and
did.
the other Witchy. Like,
Oh man, this is a Doomsayer.
Pyro. Yes, that was dangerous.
Ooh, but it does hit into the Edwin.
A great now it's only 12 health to deal with.
Well,
But we
he
see the
does have
Zephyrs.
Zephyrs in hand, which
Yeah.
I mean, a 2 mana
Zephyrs will
execute
give-
is
Very true.
yeah,
Could be
which
execute, could be BGH.
it would have been a BGH, it would have been a polymorph, but this makes obviously this turn a ton more flexible. He's got 3 more mana this turn than he would have had, right?
Yep. I think we may just see we're going to see the start of the turn with a ping face.
King face, we always love to see it.
Yep. Ooh, Commander Orisa.
Oh, that's
Secrets
good.
cast twice.
Interesting. We will see the
Very
execute. Is he going to take the Shadow Word Death? He is going to take the execute for the little bit fancier animation, I think.
Oh,
yeah. I was gonna say, like, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. They're both getting you the same place.
Now we are going to see the Galakron come down here a turn later, which I feel like should have been the play last turn. We are going to see a Shielded Galakron and a High Spear and Togwaggle.
Ooh, that is
High
a
Spear
big
and
next turn.
Oh man. No, it can be this turn,
It
right?
can be this turn, yeah. It can be this turn.
Yeah, because the shield will get in the Lackey.
That's very true.
Lucky, which you can ping off the Zephyrs here and play the High Spear and Tog for the other next 3-0 cost draw. Wondrous Wand. Yep.
Wondrous Wand, yeah. Such a low card draw in hand right now. It's just probably the better play for him.
He's trying to decide what to kill here. I think, yeah, the Vulture is the smarter
Yeah.
kill.
We
Yeah.
may see some value from Rissa if Rissa sticks around long enough because we can see the Ancient Mysteries instead of hand. So the double frost, frost barrier or ice barrier. Yeah.
It's fair.
Yeah, 16 armor is nothing to laugh at.
Nope.
I mean, to be fair, like as long as that thing's up, I highly doubt you're hitting into face before you're killing that.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Trace off, yeah.
Okay. So we're gonna see the Wondrous Wand dropped at the start of the turn because you can still play Kronks afterwards.
Yep.
Ooh, 0 mana mystery. 0 mana questing. 2 0 mana
Zero mana
questings.
questions.
Oh boy.
Ooh. We
We
will
This
see-
see.
could get out of hand.
We will see they come down. Are you not playing Kronks for the deal 5 to all, or because I mean your opponent still does have 2 4/4s on board, so
Yeah, you don't have to force this questing. That's
Yeah.
definitely a valid point.
I wonder if he's gonna Kronks to buff his own board.
he might. That is.
That is very interesting. He could, yeah. Evil Miscreant and then Kronks to buff his board, but
We may not even see the Kronks come down here. We may just see
Yeah.
Miscreant twice.
We're just gonna twice drop a lackey.
ooh,
This could be something.
gotta go a little faster though.
Okay, it wasn't.
Bamboozle, maybe? I don't know the other ones.
Yeah,
Vendetta, okay.
No, I
I mean,
feel like
then you're not playing that Miscreant because you're full getting rid of your opponent's board of
Yeah.
at least attack-based minions. And we will see
Yeah.
the Pharaoh get dropped here and betrayed.
I feel like that's fine.
Yep.
And Avi
Ooh,
doesn't really
Blizzard
have a
right
good
off the
answer.
top.
Never
my,
mind.
Blizzard
right
is
off the top.
yeah.
Blizzard is huge. Yep. We are going
Fun
to
to
see
see.
the Ancient Mysteries. Yep, for the 0-cost Flame Ward. And then the Blizzard right off the top for freeze and 2 damage to all. Pretty. It's a decent answer, but I mean those minions are still getting buffed even through that freeze. So
Yes.
I
Seal
wonder if we're
Fate.
gonna see a boss next turn.
At this point, I think HeatShock he buffs these questings as much as he can.
Yep.
Only thing that obviously he's really looking for to stop this would be Reno.
Yeah. Make the whole board disappear.
Zephyr's already gone. There's no Mass Dispels around.
These minions are huge, 10-8 and 9-7 respectively, and
Rush.
they just keep getting bigger.
Rushing the 1/4 to clear off the O2.
I mean, you could just give one of them taunt as well. I mean, giving one of them taunt kind of locks your opponent out of doing very much. We might just
Yeah.
see the puzzle box come down here because that can pull some sort of destroy all minions, and with your opponent having a large board, it may just be the right play. I mean, otherwise, what are you doing this turn? Frost Nova, play the Kartut, and just kind of like delay it again
Yeah,
and
I
let them keep
agree.
getting bigger.
Yeah.
So I think we just see that puzzle box come down here for just oh my gosh, get us out type of thing.
Yeah, I feel like at this point the adventurers have gotten too out of hand.
Yep. But we are going to see the Kartut Frost Nova come down.
Yeah,
Which,
I mean, like
again, I still just feel like that's just letting the minions get bigger and
yeah,
not really putting a good answer on board. I mean, we can see Sap in hand to just return the Kartut.
and like all right, I would understand if you had you still had Zeph in your deck, or like
Yeah.
you had some answer you were looking for, but I don't know what Avi's waiting for here. Like
Yeah.
it's probably just going to have to be puzzle box next turn, anyways. And with HeatShock's board being so full, it's not like you're trying to bait him into committing more.
Yeah.
There's really not much more you can commit. I feel like it was just right to rip it there.
I mean, not very much played on the side of HeatShock here. He could have played Kronks and dealt 5 damage to the entire board and traded his face and just
here
Yeah.
and here's
comes the box.
what's in it.
Oh, that's,
Oh, Plague of Murlocs.
I mean,
mean-
that's
It's still a board full of Murlocs.
it's not a bad board.
Togwaggle scheme on Sir Finley, which is actually gonna get
That's
Wow,
active.
it's gonna
If
be
you
activated.
draw it.
Aeroponic.
Aeroponics. All right, it's not going to come out of the aeroponics.
Shocks. Oh, got rid of another one.
Claw,
We do see
Sanctuary.
Claw to attack. Sanctuary.
And then Solarian. I mean, your hand's looking kind of full there.
Unfortunately, he does, yeah, and there are still some very important cards in Navi's deck.
Guys, he's gonna burn the Finley, isn't he?
What could have been?
I mean, he's just dead, right?
Yeah, I don't know why I didn't pick
Kronks.
Oh, wait,
board.
no,
Kronks for
no.
2/2.
Kronks is
Yeah,
a-
yeah,
Kronks?
Kronks for 2 too.
And
Yep.
then you can have an extra damage from Goblin, 2 extra to fit.
This is a little over.
I mean, some of these minions. No, only one of them dies.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, they
yeah.
Properly. He went with the one that with the lowest of health first to trade in, so that it would send the damage base instead of.
Can't be too
go.
long.
So now up 2-1, going into game 4 now. Avi has to pull something out here. What were you gonna say?
I was just gonna say, do we see the? Nope. So Avi's sticking with his mage.
You asked for it.
Man, he's gonna go down with the ship, I guess.
This is gonna be a tight one. He's gonna need He's gonna need his Arcane Breast, his Ray of Frosts. He's got the Arcane in hand now.
Do you keep
Frost Nova's not too bad.
The Rolling Fireball with a Frost Nova.
I mean, you get to play at turn 5 into a Demon Hunter board that's usually fairly susceptible to it. So maybe.
Very true.
But he's not. He decided not to keep either the Frost Nova or the Rolling Fireball. But he did end up finding Dragon Queen Alexstrasza, so he does have a dragon in hand for.
There's Rolling Fireball back.
Yep. Do we see the Twin Slice drop here just to get that Outcast Critens and Sigil Runner, or is that just a waste of resources?
I guess the question is, when else are you going to Twin Strike? You have to think there's not much that Avi's going to be playing as minions on board that are going to require the clear.
That is.
So
that is
pushing the
true.
one to face and drawing an extra card. Yeah.
That scene, yeah, that was the play. HeatShock decided on. We do see that again with HeatShock. He's got that double outcast, just large. His hand's trapped. I mean, luckily this time he doesn't have any outcast cards in the middle, but it was just all high cost minions and in your hand, and that does not look good for a Demon Hunter.
It's a very nice clear for Avi here.
Oh, take it.
Now-
Come on, Avi.
Yeah.
Oh,
now
come on.
he did the responsible thing.
Could have done the fun thing
The
though.
fun thing. He is down 2-1. So, but yeah, I think the more cards you draw against the Demon Hunter, the quicker you get to your answers, and that's just a smarter play.
I mean, to be perfectly fair, that Arcane Intellect could even draw a puzzle box.
That is very true. It could even be a box.
Yeah, exactly. What's in the box? It could even be a box.
A box could be in a box. Coin Glaive bound here, pretty straightforward.
Just as much pressure as you can possibly give.
Yeah.
Do we just see the Rolling Fireball to take down the Glaive bound?
Yeah, you kind of want to save your stealth minion for sure, so it's gonna be an overconfident or.
Yep. Which, I mean, we see the Glaive bound, the Warglave's in hand, so that's coming down to just take care of the Orc, in a sense, I guess.
Yeah, he seems like he'll face tank 4 damage to push the 6 from his Adept and an extra 3 possibly.
I think it might be an extra 4 because we may see the second slice come down here. But that may also be a waste of the second slice. that you may want to try to push lethal later. Are we going to see the 3 damage go face from the weapon, or are we just going to hold it?
I think, yeah, I think you go. Or he's gonna kill the saber with it. Actually,
Kill the saber. That's
I don't-
interesting.
I mean,
he has the other warglaives in hand, so
He
it is.
does
Yeah.
have the other warglaives, but to keep, yeah, that's an interesting one.
He has the I-beam as well. Sorry.
I was gonna say, I guess your main motivation is protecting the adept from just trade ping.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
On 6 though for mage, as HeatShock, I'd be thinking that's a Dragon Collar turn, so you're worried about Dragon Collar into any of the big spells, the deep freeze, anything like that. So, I mean,
Yeah, well, he's gonna be able to
and
push
again, he
11 here.
he's just
He's on 3.
what? Smacking his face into this though.
I don't know. I don't know if you needed that. I know you want to push that extra damage, but I don't know if you need that extra buff. You could have pushed the I-beam to full clear your opponent. The 3-2 is, I mean, it's not menacing, but like, it's still a minion that you don't want to see, and that extra health could be important.
So he's thinking about the Rusted here. I think that
might be just your best play.
Mhm.
Maybe
Yeah.
go Rusted with the Ancient Mysteries to pull.
Ancient Mysteries, you're really hoping for
barrier. Yep, there
Barrier.
it is.
That's what he got.
now the only out for HeatShock really would be an Altruist to just not proc that barrier.
Or the what's it called? Metamorphosis.
Metamorphosis would
Would
have
have
been,
done the job.
that's true as well. I always forget about that card.
Well,
Don't know why. It always
could see
finished
the,
me off.
We could
Um,
see the I-beam come down here and a Skull of Gul'dan this turn to try to find maybe another lethal later.
Yeah.
Because you still don't have to proc anything at the moment. Your opponent's not pressuring you with enough damage to be scared.
Yes.
So maybe you just I-beam off the 3-2, leave up the 1-2 because it's not scary, and then hope for something off your Skull. But we are going to see the I-beam go for that 1-2. Has the Flame Ward been played this game or no?
It has not yet, no.
Okay, so that may be what your opponent's hoping for.
Oh, and there's
We
the
do
Altruist
see
on
the
1
Altruist.
mana.
Do we see anything played because you do have that Altruist? I think you just, because you have Altruist, you just hold. Because your
Yeah,
opponent is at 3
100%.
health.
I don't even think you trade into a 3-2 here.
Nope. I think you just hold.
Yeah. The worst thing you could do, trade into a 3-2, your opponent top decks the Prime and hit you with a... Oh
Oh.
my!
Oh, no.
3-2. Okay,
He
so
is
3-2.
He is.
So he's down to 10 health right now. We are on turn 8. We do see Malygos picked up. Can Malygos?
Malygos could only
pull?
give him an 8 mana fireball.
Yeah.
And
Yeah,
if
that's,
this deep freeze comes out,
It's all but
that's
over.
gonna be it. Yeah.
yes.
As long as HeatShock doesn't attack.
Yeah, as long as HeatShock uses Altruist for the
Yes.
finish.
Yeah, with the
With the Satyr pickup, Altruist is just
Yeah.
that's just game. You just go Satyr, and then I-beam for lethal. Yep.
That'll do it.
HeatShocks are
That's it.
winning.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen,
That's our
HeatShock is the March Madness / April Absurdity / Mayhem champion.
Yep.
/ almost June Jubilee.
Say that 3 times fast.
No, thank you.
I don't know. I'm good. That's why we wanted it over now and not in 3 days.
Asking if interview.
Could just do one mass interview if he wins his the match
That's
right
very
after.
true. Bring him in for the double header.
Well, man, you're counting out Ron already.
No, I'm not counting out Ron. I have to. Oh, he's back, Ron. He's my player. I'm just saying, if that's the way it ends up going, we could have that huge 2-game interview.
Avi.
All that.
No answer.
All right, sweet.
He's going the review right now.
Okay.
Go with Ron and Chuck. Mexico's bringing Demon Hunter.
Yeah.
Looks like a warrior band.
I mean, you're on the same team with Ron and Legacy Ted. You got any insight for us into this the whole strategy of your lineups and stuff like that, or is that top secret?
I don't know. I could definitely see the double hunter ban happening again. And I also know like Ron is a huge hunter fan, so he's more likely to give it more credit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, at this rate, I do see a double hunter ban.
I don't know.
Yeah.
I could see the warrior ban coming down from.
I could justify warrior, yeah, for definitely, yeah. Warrior and hunter, it's just one of those things. Did you bring a lineup that plays better against?
I mean, for RonMexico, you have the mage, so maybe warrior's not as pressing to you.
Mhm.
But on HeatShock's side, it's not. You're not in as nearly good position for a warrior match. So maybe you ban out the warrior just so that that you don't have to play it. And I think we are going to see the hunter ban from Ron just because that is his go-to ban typically. So, or unless priest's in the mix, and then we all know Ron's disdain for that class. But I think we could definitely see the hunter ban from Ron. Just because you do have the mage to counter the warrior.
Yeah, also just as a warning, Ron told me to start Go Stubbs chance during the match, so
Okay.
so that'll probably be popping up at some point.
What's going on in the background? I'm sure he knows it.
Yeah.
Chuck needs checklists in order and
Mm-hmm.
challenge up.
Absolutely, yeah.
So has everybody had a good day today?
Yeah.
I gotta make small talk somehow.
Yeah. I've been working through, all of the COVID stuff. I unfortunately, or I guess fortunately, haven't been laid off or anything there. So I've been still working and still going. So happy it's the weekend. Happy to be streaming and or casting some THL.
Oh, yeah.
We're glad to have you. It's always nice to get a fresh face on here. They get tired of seeing myself, Ted. We never
Well,
get tired of Saku, but the rest
Oh
of
yeah.
us.
oh, nobody can.
Honestly.
You guys are too sweet.
Well, how do you think I have the honor of being on Saku's pro team myself, so I get to talk to Saku almost every day, and it's the best part of my day.
See? when we play in tournaments. Yes. We have good chats during that time. That's how we get the team
Yes.
together for State of Blazes Home. Was pretty fun. I'm happy you guys get a chance to vote, and very much encourage anybody else that hasn't tried. Try. Doesn't matter what format. We got Wild, Last Year of Standing. We got Conquest, and Pro upon Pros.
Well, everyone, you heard it here first. We have Saku is not only best op, but is also one of the best captains.
True.
And he's also one of the best ambassadors for THL.
Man, triple header. That's why he's Hall of Famed.
Yeah, really.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot. Last season
Yeah.
seems so long.
Yeah, this is a pretty important match for this matchup. Is Stubbs have a 4-2 lead, so it's still very close. Could go either way.
Yeah, I was just gonna say, did you guys want to just breeze through the Legacy series right now, real quick?
Oh, we can.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, and this is also
We're on the
kind
gold
of
side right now, right?
we're on
We
the
are
goal,
on gold. Yeah, yeah.
and this is also the number one team, the Teenage Mutant Demon Hunters, who HeatShock is representing, versus the number 4 team in gold, to Stubbs, which Ron is representing. So this is, this match could have big implications. Whoever wins this is probably looking pretty good to finish out the season.
And you clowned Jimmy Eats Shoes.
Yeah, it was a very close match.
Yeah, he's a really good player. So
Yeah,
as are you, you've climbed up the ranks pretty well too. So
yeah, I definitely.
Go ahead.
No, sorry, go on.
I was just going to comment on the next team, Murgle versus a Noyo team. So that's pretty close at 8-7.
Yeah, the next match could decide it. Actually, I mean, not entirely. If Noyo team wins,
Yeah. Well,
could
I think the if it would be a sweep for Murgle, it would decide the week.
Mm-hmm.
But that's the only way.
Yeah.
Hot Zilfs and Amber Flight Gaming. That one's
Already
over.
finished up. Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
That one happened fast. Wow,
It-
Hot Selves took that pretty well, actually.
Well,
I mean,
Well,
I mean, Amber Flake came up pretty strong. They've been, haven't had the best
Yeah.
of the season, but it was the 5 seed match was the last one, so it was 12-10 going into the final match.
mhm.
So it could have gone either way.
I was gonna say for a team that has a score of 0-4 to get 10 points off of hot, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
It's not bad at all.
Yeah. The next matchup would be my team, Blood Bloomers versus Star Knight Pengang. Unfortunately, we're down with a loss in the 4 seed as Medusa fell to Dark Side, but I still have full faith in my team. We got really good players on it, and I feel like we can bring it back. Win this week easy.
Yeah, and you had Adamos there.
Yeah, Adam's a beast.
4-0.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's a beast. And
That
Sanguine's
is
no slouch
strong.
either.
Nope.
Sanguine's no slouch either.
The other ones haven't started yet, so we got the Fives Brotherhood and ETL started their matches yet.
That's all a gold.
Just
That
got a
is gold.
notification from HeatShock that he's going to be challenging Ron in a few seconds. And
All right. Yeah.
Yeah,
Run
HeatShock
through
is
red.
yeah.
Nope.
What were we saying about HeatShock?
I was just gonna say I did a little research there. HeatShock's playing right now. Not only was he, in the March Madness bracket, he's in his Pro Legacy and he's in Hero right now. Actually going undefeated in Legacy, as well as I believe it was Pro, or I can't remember. He was undefeated as well. And now the winner of the March Madness bracket. So coming in from a very strong showing for HeatShock over all 3 series and the tournaments as well.
Definitely. Yeah, and like you were saying, not only is he in the March Madness bracket, but he was also in the April Absurdity bracket.
Yeah,
That's pretty weird.
he was almost in the June Jubilee too. It's
I know,
crazy.
right?
Crazy.
I see their chat. They're chanting June Jubilee in there now. So
June Jubilee. You've heard it here.
Looks like we're restarting up the tournament.
Start it
We're
up.
going back up from the top. I'm just gonna make this a year-round thing.
I'll DM Donde right now that there's a riot in the Twitch chat. And
The rookie has started a riot.
What would be July's name if we're going with names now? We already used the word Jubilee, so what are we gonna use for July?
You can't put me on the spot like this. There's only so many J words that I know.
I mean, to be fair, there's only
there's
so many.
Jamboree, July Jamboree, but that's kind of Jubilee Jamboree.
And you know what? They're different enough.
Well, okay, so players are just doing bans right now. They're trying to do bans through Discord.
Perfect.
With their email.
It's pretty weird.
Depends on if they're playing on mobile. I had an issue. File was too picture.
Yeah.
Over 5 meg.
Yeah. But if you just control, if you just print screen and then copy paste, it just it should be small enough. Same with the screenshots that come directly from Hearthstone. So it's interesting that it wasn't working.
Yeah, we do have bans in now. So we have
Perfect.
RonMexico banning Demon Hunter, HeatShock's Demon Hunter.
Interesting.
Very interesting.
HeatShock banned Warrior.
Interesting.
So both hunters are wide open.
Yeah.
I was right about the Warrior ban from HeatShock not having any real answer to it. But the Demon Hunter ban is surprising.
I'm very surprised at the Demon Hunter ban from Ron. Even, yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
maybe the name of the team, Teenage Mutant Demon Hunters,
That gives it away.
That's fair.
Scary said, "Oh man, these guys are Demon Hunter pros. We gotta ban that Demon Hunter."
Maybe that's why Jimmy Eat Shoes lost this week. He didn't bring Demon Hunter on the Teenage Mutant Demon Hunters team. That
Maybe.
no.
That could be it.
So just for our viewers, HeatShock is going to dictate in.
Oh no. Here we go.
We are getting into it.
Here we go. Double Hunter. Right off the bat.
Oh boy, they're getting that one out of the way.
Well, I mean, Ron is a over 1,000 wins on Hunter player. Very good Hunter player.
Yeah, he's okay.
I could beat him. He's not that good.
It's beat by
So-
Sage, you know.
Safe to say, I think we're probably going to see a double Highlander.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So that's so this is the same rules as Conquest.
Yeah.
Yeah, same as what you saw last match. If you're still joining us, win with the class, move on to the next one.
Yep. Until you had nothing left.
Until you got nothing left and you are the champion.
Interesting to see the Banjo or Brawler here from Ron.
Yeah. I mean, Bone Shore Brawler is a pretty decent card, especially if you run the Og Merchant. I mean, you can get a
Yeah,
Yes.
definitely.
I would say the Og Merchant definitely turns that into a extremely useful card.
We are probably going to end up seeing it dropped here because it does contest the board pretty well.
Step up!
I mean, with HeatShock having a lot of 2-drops, and a lot of 3-drops, do we maybe see the Coin Desert Sphere here just to full clear? And that is what we are going to see, is the Coin Desert Sphere to clear out the minion. And still keep a minion of your own.
The 1/1 on the board, yeah.
We do see the Frozen Saddle Weaver is probably going to end up being the play from RonMexico, though.
Yeah, probably.
Freezing Face. I would assume, anyways.
Yeah, you don't see, from what he sees now, Fairy Dragon's cleared directly on
Is it
board,
cold
and
in
yeah.
the shadows?
And I mean, you're not getting any value if you just play Kill Command on face
No.
or 1/1. So it's pretty
Now,
safe.
on HeatShock side, you do see a kill command that's glowing
It is.
yellow, 5 damage.
It does seem like a pretty good play here. I mean, that 4/3 is a decently statted minion,
to
and you can't
shoot?
swing with your weapon to trade into it to get rid of it. So maybe that 5 damage is what you need to clear out that Frozen Shadow Weaver, which is what we are going to see.
Evasive pickup here.
Is it the play?
I feel like it is. I don't see what.
Yeah, even
On curve.
Yeah, it's on curve. You not like you have anything better to do.
on
And I mean-
curve, uses, yeah.
I mean, you have the Rotnest Drake in hand with Fairy Dragon still in hand. It is active, so you do have a really nice curve into turn 5.
Yeah.
To really clear this, HeatShock would have to use quite a bit of.
He would
He
have to
can't
use
clear it
the-
on board. He would have to invest his
Unleash
Unleash
the
the Hounds, which is.
Seems
Yeah.
really, really bad.
Yeah, somehow I don't see that happening.
No.
No?
I see him going face with everything and just pressing the hero power button.
Oh,
What to do?
Which then I don't know if we really see the Rotnest come down. We might just see another.
Oh my
or
God.
We are going to see the Unleash the Hounds.
Who to shoot?
Wow.
Well, there you go. That is quite the investment.
Yeah, lots of resources.
Especially with the Varanius in hand. That's a very difficult decision because turn 9, Varanius kill or Unleash the Hounds can clear anything.
Yeah.
Do we see the Rotnest Drake on tempo, or do we see the Zephyrus play? Because I don't think we're playing Fairy Dragon here.
No, I think you want to hold on to the Fairy Dragon.
I feel like you almost want to hold on to the Rot Nest, though. Is it ever just hero power pass?
I don't think so. I think if you're doing anything, you're playing Zephyrus.
It's Zephyrus for sure. Pick up a 3-mana, but Rotnest, you see, what Ron sees is HeatShock had difficulty clearing out. Oh, here we go, Zephyrus.
I think you just want to. I think he just wants to save that. That Rotnest.
Absolutely.
Yeah, okay,
Signature, yeah.
definitely.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
for like a clear on maybe the Ziamath or the Dino Tamer. Or something
Animal
a little
Companion.
bit more value. Animal Companion is a pretty decent pickup here.
Guys,
I-
guys, there's something wrong with Ron's Huffer.
Yeah, Huffer put on a little weight.
Yeah.
And he's taunting people. It's crazy.
He's a Huffer that taunts. Never would have thought.
But yeah, like this is just Rot Nest Strike all day, every day, right?
Yeah. It's Rotnest,
Absolutely.
Send,
You float.
send.
You don't even float with that Battle Mage
Yeah.
pickup.
You get a perfect clear and send 7 phase. That's good.
And you just have a lethal set up for next turn with the Bran.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Tough spot for HeatShock. Goes for the Varanius play. But
That's not going to be enough against Bran.
nope. That is 13 from him. Yeah, there it is.
Masterful. I can see.
And
It's
HeatShock
gonna be
didn't
nothing.
want nothing of that.
That seemed a little rude. Ron just kind of ran with that game.
Yeah, he looked good all the way through. Never really hit an awkward turn whatsoever.
Yeah.
Versus Illidan. This ends now.
Oh boy.
Warrior
It's a-
Demon Hunter.
This is not great for Ron.
Oh, we might have lost Silver here.
I think Silver dropped or his mic dropped, something like that.
Yeah,
So
something-
Yeah.
No,
That's
I was having some background noise. It was.
Ah, perfect.
Alright.
There he is.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is gonna be a tough one for Ron. He does have a very nice start though. Coming into Crimson Sigil Runner, Battle Fiend.
The fires of
Oh.
vengeance burn bright.
Yeah. Good early start
Absolutely.
for Ron here.
This is definitely what Ron needs to get started in this game.
Yeah. He needs this, and then he needs HeatShock to never draw a skipper.
Never draw a skipper, or yeah. HeatShock doesn't have the best hand right now to answer any of this.
No.
Not even a Corsair to.
you just coin Bomb Wrangler seems bad.
Yeah, it's you probably see what this Sky Raider gives you, and you pray that it's a skipper. It's not.
It is not. It's not great.
Now do you
I
coin?
might have to do the.
Guy with tears.
Yeah. Yeah. Or, you have to coin that out. You need to find the card draw.
Yeah, you definitely need to get through your deck a lot quicker. There's so many draws that HeatShock can get. You get the Corsair, he can just draw Anchor. He can draw the skipper, so.
Yeah. Do we
I grow impatient. They will never catch
So yeah, Sigil Runner to start it off. And a Warglaive. Oh boy.
Everyone else face.
Yeah.
It is the place.
Is HeatShock just gonna have to drop a Bomb Wrangler here?
Yeah, he could.
I don't see any other play that seems like
Enrage
the
it?
right move.
It's very, yeah, I was actually gonna say, do you, at this point, you see that Battle Fiend is just growing and growing. You have to eventually think you gotta throw into it, and chooses to just trade off for a value trade.
Oh, I just want to say I'm looking at Twitch chat and someone suggested a great name for if the tournament ran into July, what we could call it.
July
I
Jamboree.
grow impatient.
No, just stopped the tournament already, July.
Oh, okay. That's a good one.
We're
No,
talking about a new tournament. It's gotta be a new tournament.
It's year round.
Monthly tournaments.
Monthly tournaments that run into new months.
But here's the trick. It's just one tournament that lasts for 12 months.
All I see.
Yeah, we're gonna see the Satyr. It's gonna swing in, and this Warglaives could make a quite the
Warglaives
board.
Range into a Wrench Caliber. Oh, he's playing the Wrench Caliber list.
Interesting. I mean, Ron is bringing the mage,
Yeah.
so it's usually the play.
Yes, it's very true with the Highlander and seeing a Hunter. So, yeah, those bombs in there are gonna
But inside this matchup, it's not.
No, doesn't do too much.
Yeah.
Is it cold? in
Kind
the
of makes your
shadows?
Skull Dance hurt, but
Yeah.
not really.
Yeah, Ron just putting continuous pressure on.
More and more pressure.
Warmall. You might want to consider playing this with an armor smith, maybe.
Yes, I was gonna say. Maybe he battle rages here though. No, going for a rampage turn. Just trying to stick a big minion on board to trade up with.
Yeah, that's definitely a decent consideration to make. I'm just wondering if we.
The well statted Kane is or well no, Kane can't clear it, but the Warglaives does.
Yeah. Yeah, Warglaives, you do have to hit in 3 times. You'll be taking 12. You'll be taking yourself down to 12.
Yeah, I don't know if you can really afford to do that for Ron. I think it's just all face and
Yep.
Hope you can get there. Still no skipper.
Yeah.
there's Corsair, but
Skipper is really needed in this matchup, and you're just
Yeah.
not finding it.
Skipper skipped out.
It really did.
Do we see the armor smiths come down? Maybe
Looks
just
like we're gonna see battle
I think
rage.
you have to draw first to see if you get your skippers
Yeah.
right. Then you can add armor smith behind it for one and battle and blood sail.
Oh boy.
Ugly.
Oh my.
Wow.
Wow.
Clears the board with Warmall.
Yeah, but you can't play Warmall and the.
No, you cannot gain the armor behind it.
Yeah, I feel like you just have to slam the armor smith and take a trade here. Maybe iterate something.
Made to fit.
You just need to gain the little amount of armor you can.
I don't know. I almost feel like maybe there's a argument for double armor smith just because.
Yeah, definitely.
Armor.
The almost double armor. Could you enrage your?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah. Gains you the 2 armor either way.
Yeah. I don't know. It's a rough
You could
spot.
still do it. You could still fire it out to gain another armor here.
Yeah, but I don't think at this point
No.
you fire it out. The only way you did that is if you double armor smith, because
Yes.
it would then gain double the armor off of just that 1 damage on the minion.
Yeah.
Ron's
Skull.
got 7. Oh, not anymore. But
Oh, wait, see.
Scoundrel. Umberwing and second Warglaives.
Yeah.
Scoundrel. Could find him silence. Oh my god.
wow.
Oh.
I think he's considering the inner demon.
I
I
think
think
he is,
you
too.
take the inner demon. Absolutely. Next turn.
Yeah.
Next turn,
Yeah.
he's dead. Yeah, unless he can find some sort of armor. Again.
Well, yeah, we can't see he does have the second armor smith.
No,
So-
Consume Magic is probably, it's an outcast right now. It takes the Warmall back down to a 1 attack. But yeah, you do
Yeah.
see the inner demon there.
Yeah, and he's gonna clear off the armor smith and then take him down to what exactly? There's 7. Take him down to 7. So
Still no risky.
Still no risky. Is there any way to avoid the lethal here?
he can gain a maximum. Oh, actually, if you play armor smith challenger, you'll gain 3 armor plus another 2 from hitting the button.
Yes.
Maybe.
So you'll go up to 12.
No.
So Rom would be 1 off.
1 off. Yeah, I mean.
But
He might be looking at this Corsair to try and pull an Ankar.
he might. Or
But
to
I
be fair, the Bloodsail Corsair can remove the weapon,
Yeah.
and that's 3 less you're facing.
That is very true too. He might be looking at that as well.
I think he's looking at the Blood Boil just to clear off the 2/3, which I think is just strictly a bad play, unless you're gonna play the armor smith and discount it again.
I gotta move.
Well, yeah. I guess if you would enrage the armor smith, yeah, you're right.
You can technically play the Blood Boil.
No, I do like your Warmall Armorsmith. He's got to do
He's
something
waiting way too long here. You're a power cat.
especially with drawing with a Corsair.
That's gonna be the game.
I think that's the game. Is the
Ooh, and he hits the wrench.
Oh, and he didn't trade. Very interesting. He didn't. I mean, it was lethal regardless because he had the 0 mana Umberwing.
yeah.
We all have demons.
It's gonna be 2-0 lead for Ron.
That is yes, absolutely. RonMexico is taking no prisoners right now.
That leaves Ron with his mage.
Illyria versus Jaina.
Now,
You
HeatShock
asked
is
for it.
extremely
Tremble
favored in
before the
this
might
matchup.
of the elves.
Yeah.
I do see the Falma with coin always is just if you can pull another 2, it's a really good play on one.
Absolutely, yeah. A turn early Felmok against the mage too.
It's
Typically
just
is
such-
5 damage face.
Oh,
Oh
and
my
this-
goodness, 2
knew
drops
it.
into a scavenging ingenuity into a 3-drop. That is
looking to be
now from
really nice.
what we saw in HeatShock's Highlander Mage in the March Madness tournament is he typically runs
I don't think we can compare that list to this one just strictly because that was submitted 2 months ago.
I don't know, man. Zixer was a thing back then, so and Diving Griffin, so it could be interesting.
Yeah.
I will not be surprised to see a porcupine.
I will be very surprised to see a porcupine. If I see a porcupine, I'll go eat my shoe.
Well, we're probably gonna see a Zephyrs here for a silence.
No, for a porcupine.
For a porcupine, Zephyrs always gives porcupines.
Always.
What to
Every
do?
time.
Wait, no, porcupines.
Oh wow!
Basic, right?
Oh, that's a Zix joke.
Hey, I mean, to be fair, that doesn't prove anything. He also ran Zexor.
True.
That's very true.
We could still see the porcupine sometime throughout this game. And it still holds that I will eat my shoe if I see a porcupine.
It's being clipped right now, so.
Thank you. Sweet someone in chat and clip this. I'm gonna need this game to go to the 30 card.
Man, I'm gonna left when he RNGs a porcupine. Okay, but
No RNG. It has to be in
Oh no! We have
Hey,
stipulations.
listen,
stipulation. I'm not gonna eat my shoe because he got it off of a
listen. All you said is if you see one this game.
Yeah.
You never said it had to be from his deck.
Okay, let me
Oh.
rephrase this. If I'm eating my shoe, it has to be from his.
A
And-
naturally drawn porcupine.
And we're just gonna see HeatShock put on a lot of pressure
Yeah,
here.
HeatShock is putting on a ton of pressure.
Rolling Fireball gonna answer some of it.
Quite clear.
And, I mean, to be fair, it's protecting 8 damage from hitting his face, so I think that's pretty worth.
At this rate for HeatShock, he just needs to continue to dump minions, more pressure on the board. You saw a rolling fireball come through.
Yeah, it's the poisonous.
Yeah.
Ooh, the rotten
Rottenness.
strike though.
Rotten Esp. Ooh, pretty Alexstrasza though.
Yeah.
I mean,
I-
yeah.
You're 4 turns away.
More responsible, but
Yeah.
We all here wanted to see.
Alexstrasza could give you a
Porcupines.
0 mana rod.
True.
Could also give you a
Ready
porcupine.
for a show?
Dragon Caster into.
My magic will
Is he
tear
going for the
you
box?
apart.
Yeah, he is.
I love
He's
it.
going for the box.
You know Ron and his box are soon parity.
Got the rock raider weapon does no face. No, it doesn't.
Crossbolt.
Crossbolt does
Blade
hit the
crossbolt.
Zixor.
Yeah. Ooh, the
Sand breath.
Hey.
Hey.
Wow, beautiful.
Oh.
Oh, the fireball.
Oh!
Oh,
What a
Ron.
box from Ron here.
Breathing trap.
Oh my goodness.
Got Apotheosis on? Oh my.
Oh my god.
Ron. Oh,
Oh. Unfortunate. That last hit.
Unfortunate.
One. But I mean, it still survives.
It absolutely survives.
At least one hit.
Oh, man.
But the Rot Nest has a 50-50 to hit it, though. Wait, where did it? Wait, was it always a? It was always a 5-1, right? I'm just crazy. Oh wait, no, it was buffed up because of something else.
Yes.
Yeah. The Rock Fighter weapon.
I think we're gonna see the Rot Nest come down here. I mean, it's got 2 really good targets in the 3/4 imp that heals and the 5/1. I mean, either one, I feel like you're happy to see leave the board.
Think about my
Nope,
Rot Nest. Ooh.
Unfortunate that it didn't get rid of that Dragon Caster because now he has a
Yeah.
the Rot Nest.
I wonder if he slaps Solarian here.
I would love to see it. Another puzzle box.
Looks like he's gonna find something from that polymorph.
Kind of disappointed in Ron not playing, his second puzzle box in hand.
So he's going for the missiles.
Missiles could have been a full 6 damage.
Yeah.
But he's just going to keep the Divine Shield on his minion and push 5 more.
And Ron
We do still
is all of
be
a sudden in like pretty good control of this match.
Yeah, we do still see the active Zeph in hand.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, you can't discount that for sure.
Which can be instrumental in just
Alright, I wonder if he sees Solarian now.
Yeah, come on. Second puzzle box? Yeah, come on.
Or a second Unleash the Beast.
No, second puzzle box.
That's fine, Ron. You can be lame.
Ron, I'm sending mental thoughts to you. Play the Solarian.
Oh.
No, it didn't. I mean, again, it may just be the more responsible play to clear up.
Yeah, but who cares about responsibility? Missiles?
Who wants at least 2 of those?
Oh my God.
There we go.
Danger close.
I think the missiles know where the place is.
They know where the place is.
I mean, we do see the freezing trap on board, so he knows that that it's not going to that neither of his minions at the current moment.
But it's interesting because his freezing trap actually will fire something back to HeatShock's hand that will help clear the board regardless.
Yeah.
It does cost all of his mana.
I mean, if you're playing I don't think if you're RonMexico, I don't think you're mad. He's playing a 7
absolutely
drop
not. Yeah.
on 8.
Do you look for Zephyrs here? Test for secret?
Testing the secret.
Yeah.
Then maybe still Zeph. I really don't know, because the problem is going to end up being that Dragon Caster's coming back next turn.
There and don't forget, he does have a side quest up right now in RonMexico. His minions are going to get 1/1 if he plays any of these minions in his hand. So
HeatShock's in a bad spot. He's at 7 health. Going into turn 9 with Dragon and Alex probably going to be dropped.
Ooh. Kill command being used to clear the 5/3.
That's what I assumed was going to end up getting played here, but I think we are going to see the Dragon Queen Alex.
And the Caligos.
Yeah.
Come on, play Solarian Prime and have it pyro him in the face.
Life and health of will fight.
We are going to see the Bronze Skeleton.
Oh, Skeletal Dragon.
Yeah, Skeletal Dragon's going to be able to find you a bunch of random dragons. It is a real shame that quest stopped a little early.
Oh my.
Oh, we're about to have all the dragons.
every dragon ever.
I mean, he might be wary of playing that because that will turn off his Highlander.
Yeah,
Yes.
but I mean, you've played.
Played Alex.
You've played
Yeah.
Alex.
He hasn't played Reno or Zeph. And I feel like you want to play at least one more of those before you turn off your Highlander.
That is true. I think you want to play that Zeph before you turn off.
Is that for Brawl?
It would have to be. Unfortunately, 1 minion away from the
You're okay if the 4/9 lit?
We're not okay if a 9-9
That's game.
lives, though.
That's going to be a full sweep for RonMexico.
A 3-0.
Wow. And we're going to see the Stubbs take an 8-2 lead here over the top team in gold.
I did not hear any disturb chants from Ted,
No.
So
I mean, I'm sorry I didn't have time. Ron just swept them so fast. I didn't get a chance to get them in.
oh well, you're gonna get yelled at by Ron. It's a shame.
Ron's good for an interview.
Sweet.
I feel like as a fair shake, we should let him in,
Probably.
There he is. Hello, Ron. Congrats on your win.
Thank you.
You just barely made it.
I just got a bunch of high rolls. That was
Oh
crazy.
man.
Yeah.
I mean, I love me some puzzle box. So
I
Yeah.
was
in the last game
was-
when I had a turn 6 box, I was like, I mean, come on. What am I gonna do? Not play puzzle box?
I was very saddened by the fact that you didn't play the immediate turn 7 box.
Yeah, I mean, at
Mini
that
box.
point,
The mini
at that
box.
point, I was so far ahead that I was like, if I play this, I might actually find a way to lose. Whereas if I don't play it, I think I might just steamroll.
Yeah.
Very good that Pyro Blast went directly face on your opponent, though.
Wow,
Yeah,
I got
that
lucky.
worked out.
Like, oh my god, I got so lucky in that last game. HeatShock is an incredible player. I'm just thrilled that I was finally able to beat him. I'm 0-2 until this match against him, so that was nice to get the victory. But I felt a little bad how much I just high rolled. Like I don't feel like he even had any bad plays. I just rolled the right things at the right times. But sometimes that happens, and you exploit it when you can.
He is the March Madness champion, so
Very true.
Yeah, guy's incredible. I think he's an unbelievably good player. I'm just thrilled that I was able to take the wins off of him, and Stubbs looking good this week. I'm excited.
Yeah. They are.
Yeah,
I do have to ask, there was no chanting in chat started by Ted. How do you feel about that, truly?
No chant, Ted. Really? We talked about this.
Ron, listen. Like I was planning on it, but you just swept him so fast I didn't get a chance to.
Oh, fair.
I mean, there has been multiple box chants tonight, though. We have seen, I think, like 4 to 5 boxes tonight. I am very happy with all of the players playing the boxes at when they did. Very happy with seeing as many boxes as we did that.
I mean, potentially the better choice maybe on turn 6 for me in game 3 was to play the Power of Creation. I did wait just a moment. I wanted to see. I don't know. I'll watch the VOD. You guys can tell me. Was anybody thinking there was any chance that I did anything but puzzle box?
I didn't see the puzzle box coming, but I was like, he's not going to do it. I want it to happen, but it's not going to happen. There's other responsible plays that I'm just not seeing. And then it happened, and I was happy.
No, I just figured like Hunter versus Mage, like that's a very unfavorable matchup. If there's the matchup to rip, a turn 6 puzzle box, it's that one 100%.
Yeah, might as well take the risk in the unfavorable.
Yeah, he really got me in the queue order. I mean, the Hunter mirror can go either way, and then I felt like he was probably still going to try to catch my Demon Hunter, but I felt like it was fine on the off chance he didn't queue Warrior, that I could just queue Demon Hunter twice in a row and maybe get a win. But man, I really got some favorable RNG, like that inner demon for lethal. I don't know. Luck was smiling down on the Stubbs tonight.
Yeah. And also, I just want to read something that HeatShock said in chat. He said,
No. Yes.
No. He said Porcupine's not in the deck.
I know.
So, Silver, your footwear is safe tonight.
A man
Yeah.
can dream, okay? A man
No
can
shoes
dream.
will be eaten tonight. Just letting everybody know that I'm not eating any shoes.
That would be the second instance that somebody has eaten a shoe in the TV show or partake in some kind of shoe action. So,
Wow. I
I
guess
did
Jimmy Eat
say-
Shoes would be proud.
I did say that if a porcupine was to appear instead of HeatShock's list, that I would eat my shoe, and it does not happen to be inside of his list. So I am very happy. Do not have to eat my shoe.
I think that was a safe gamble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
Chad,
mean, it was inside of his list for March Madness. So
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it was made like 3 months ago.
Oh, absolutely. Spicy porcupine, though. You never know.
yep.
Never
I
discount a
do
porcupine.
quite like the porcupine. I hope that I get to play it in a competitive deck at some point without feeling like I'm just throwing the game away, because it seems like a fun card, but we'll see.
I did want to see a mid-range hunter come inside of with all these new beasts and stuff, but it doesn't look like it's happening. So at least so far, we don't know what's coming out next expansion. It could make mid-range hunter even stronger.
For sure.
So
Always
next time, Ron-
exciting.
next time, run 2 porcupines. Okay.
2 porcupines. Okay.
Not one, but 2.
For you, Saku. I will do it for you.
Okay. In your mage list, your Highland mage, you could have 2 porcupines in there.
Hack
Plus,
the
you
game
also
easy.
you also have to run 2 puzzle blocks in that.
Yes.
Oh, right. You guys are absolutely right. I'll do my best. 2 porcupines, 2 puzzle box in Highlander Mage. I'll see what I can do.
Yeah.
And in Highlander Hunter, you got to run the puzzle boxes in Highlander Hunter too.
Yikes.
See? You got goals now, buddy.
Places to improve upon.
Yeah, hey, it's good to have unattainable goals to keep you going, right?
It keeps you humble. It really keeps you humble.
Yeah.
So, we got one more question for you, Ron.
What's that?
So if the tournament actually lasted to August, what would you call it? August blank.
Ooh, that's a good question. I don't think I'd even commit with any kind of rhyming scheme. I would literally just call it August. Wrap this up already.
Oh, there it is.
Or you could have had August puzzle box.
August puzzle box.
That'd be cool.
Sure. Yeah, you're right. It's a good one too.
Ron, that's very similar to what someone said in chat. They said if it went until July, they'd name it just off the tournament already, July.
Nice.
Yep.
Same wavelength. I like it.
Doesn't
Yeah.
really have quite the same ring to it, but it is what it is.
I just want a year-round tournament for that. I'm the only one here.
So to be honest,
Well, hey, even though HeatShock may have lost this game, I definitely want to congratulate him for winning the tournament, whatever we're going to call it, March Madness, April Absurdity, Mayhem. He's an incredible player, and he definitely earned that victory, and kudos to him. That's awesome.
yeah, congratulations to HeatShock. And to Avi, of course, those two getting up to the finals there. So
Yeah, no real surprise to see
Yeah.
2 players like that making it that far.
Has the third place match been played yet, or is that happening sometime this
that's
weekend?
who is it? Arhat and
Arhead and Ego, I think.
yeah, it's Ego.
I believe
That's what it is, yeah.
Nagel, yes.
Yeah, you're right.
So, but I also want to, I guess, thank Don Day for actually getting the tournament together along with a couple of his helpers. I think Mako, two-star Mako was helping out with some of the tournament stuff. I think Lotus was also involved somehow, some way. So thanks for making it a long tournament, but I guess it just depended on time schedules and seasons ending and playoffs starting and et cetera, et cetera. So
Yeah, a lot of it was out of their control, so
Yep.
we can't blame those guys for the
That-
length. It was an awesome thing that they organized. It was really cool, and I hope they do something similar again, because that was a lot of fun, and that was a great idea from those guys.
Yep, it was a great tournament to start. So if anybody's, I don't know if they're going to do it next time, or they may end up having different applications for qualifiers for this particular tournament. But I'd like to see it again in between seasons. So
Right on.
What that about? Oh, actually, what do we have coming up tomorrow night and Sunday? Schedule. Okay, so I don't know if the new guy Koroden wants to take a look and let our viewers
Yeah.
know which things are happening tomorrow afternoon and tomorrow night and Sunday.
Absolutely. So on Saturday, we've got 2 pro matches, 8 p.m. and 9 p.m. I'm assuming those are ET Eastern times.
You are correct.
Perfect. So at 8 o'clock, we have Goose versus Toos. Little rhyme in there. You have Donde and Dano as your casters. And right after that, at 9 o'clock, you have Typhoon versus It's Me, Mike V. And Saturday in the afternoon, I believe that's Schoolstone.
It
At
is.
2 p.m., we have a hero matchup. The one and only Hall of Fame Saku versus, I'm sorry if I butcher it,
It's
Shun-
Shun Sui, and he's the Shadow Realm
Shui?
specialist. Yes.
Ah, there we are. Shen Sui. And then finally coming out at the end of Sunday, we have 2 more games. A legacy game at 8 p.m. Me, myself, and I versus No Glocko. And a hero match at 9 p.m. Diamond versus, hey, the Big Ted. There you
Hey,
go.
how about that?
Yeah.
Look at that. And your casters for that will be Saku and Brushy Tuna.
It's actually probably going to add another lesser known guy named Dollar Bills that's going to join us.
That sounds awesome, except for Tuna.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I feel really bad
I was
for
gonna
you
take my
to
shots
deal
at
with
him.
Tuna's the catch, and I think if Koroden has time, he can jump in with us as well. So
Yeah, I appreciate you guys bringing me on. This was
Yeah.
a blast, and anytime you're willing to have me back, I am willing to come back and give my opinions and to cast off. It was awesome.
Yeah, definitely. We have fun having you here.
Thank you
Yeah,
very much.
you were great.
So
Yeah,
anybody else?
thanks
with
for having me on, guys.
Yeah,
Too.
thanks,
I
Ron.
gotta
Yeah.
run. Take it easy.
Peace out.
All right.
Thank you,
See
Ron.
you, Ron.
Puzzle box your way
Congrats.
out. There you go.
Very found lethal.
Finally gone.
Anybody else with any final words before we close the stream down?
I guess all I have to say is let's go to Stubbs, since I got yelled at for not saying it earlier.
Let's get this stuff.
Just put it on repeat in Discord. That'd be fine. So, all right. Well, thanks everybody for joining us. Thanks for watching. I'm Saku. Joined with us with Kordon and Silver. And then we got the Big Ted. So if you guys want to wave goodbye, start the music.
Audio.
And we're out of here.
Adios.